a surprise, but the surprise is up. The jig is up, as they say, right? All right. We are here in Reno, Nevada. This was my surprise location. And we're going to get going here. It is rush hour here in Reno. So we're going to take care of some other areas before we hit Reno itself, but we're actually right next to the airport here. This is off of Plum Lane. I lived here back from 2008 to 2011, so 3 years here. Was happy to escape, move and get out of here. But we're back, and here we go. Terminal Way. No, we don't need that one. Make this right here on the south I-580 US 395. And we've actually got, so these guys here, it looks like they can access, they go straight here. Yeah, we gotta wait for these guys. They exit the highway and then they can continue straight across instead of turning either left or right when they exit the highway there. Oh goodness, look what I did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's rush hour here, so I worried about that. It used to be that you could get away with being south of the airport, but those days appear to be long gone. They underwent a lot of widening and stuff like that up here. The mountain there in the distance, actually it's directly in front of us, is Mount Rose, and on the other side of Mount Rose there is Lake Tahoe, which is not one of the wonders of the world, but it should be, in my humble opinion. So this is the lane here from Moana. We gotta get over one more. Welcome in again. We do all things Vegas and everywhere else we may be here on the Vegas Don channel. So please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. It is definitely stop and go here. So we continue southbound. Yeah, so Moana Road is another major east-west artery here in Reno. But we're going to try and escape the city for just a moment so that we can let the folks get to work. The folks that need to get to work, because rush hour in this town can be very messy, for sure. Let me see if I can get over here one more time. So Virginia Street is really like the main drag in the town. It's business route 395. And my phone keeps wanting to take a nap there. Apologies for that. ABB, welcome. Abigail, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It's doing well. We just got here. So we are cruising along US Highway 395 here. We're in Reno still. But trying to get out of the city. Whoa, get away from this traffic. Which is never easy. Hope you're having a good day there, Abigail. Meadowood Mall, that's the really the only mall they have here in Reno. It's a small town. They have about, I think it's like 300,000 people or something like that here. Something like that. Oh goodness, this thing is messing me up. Once you get past Moana there, yeah, finally start to clear up. No, Abigail, I'm married, happily married, thank you. married to my beautiful wife, who tolerates and puts up with me doing these these little trips to other parts. Nick Elliott, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Doing well, buddy. How you doing? And we're going to continue southbound here on US Highway 395, Interstate 580. This holder, this windshield thingy, it's not cooperating with me here. So let me see what I can do about that. All right. You see the traffic going the other way, trying to come into town now. Again, we do all things Vegas and anywhere else we may be here on the Vegas Don channel, so please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. And let's see if I can pull this off. Sorry for the shakiness here, guys. It'll clear up here in just a moment. All right, let's try it this way. Ooh, that was not a good idea. There we go. Again, welcome in. If you're just joining, we're in Reno, Nevada. Live streaming on this Thursday morning. It is 8 a.m. here in the Pacific time zone. Department of Motor Vehicles, next exit there. South Meadows Parkway, DeMonte Ranch Parkway, and South Virginia Street are your next exits. All right. Exit 28 here. This big trailer here in front of us. How about that? Whoa. There we go. Okay, now let's do that. And let's do this for just a moment. And then do this here. And there we go. Tobin, good morning. We are here in Reno, Nevada, the biggest little city in the world or country or something. Glad you could join us at this early hour. I was expecting to go live about 8:30, but actually got done at the airport pretty quickly, so I was thrilled about that. So here we are. We've got some construction, or not construction, we got some, what's it called? Rush hour traffic there. But we are trying to get ourselves away from that. So here on the south end of town, South Reno. And again, this is US 395, Interstate 580 here. Virginia City National Historic Landmark. That's our next stop, guys. I'm going to try and go up there. Hopefully, the signal will stay strong. That is my sincere hope. As we go up the hill here, Nice, Tobin. That's a good feeling, buddy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Very cool. They have a G in the mountain up here, so they do that. I remember we were talking about that in Vegas, where they put letters in the sides of the mountain. They have a G down here for Galena, Galena. And there's a Galena High School here as well. But we're going to go exit here at Mount Rose Highway. North Lake Tahoe is located. No, not like GTA. I have a family to think about, so. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here on this Thursday morning. Here in Reno, Nevada. We're going to go up here to Virginia City and show you the old Wild West, or at least as it remains here in the year 2025. But the mountain you see directly in front of you here in front of the roadway, that is Mount Rose. And that is the road we'll take here in a little bit after we go through Virginia City. And, whoa, left. Okay, there we go. We're going to have some low sun angles here, but hopefully they won't be too bad. The mountains should cover a lot of it. So Reno's elevation here is pretty much double what it is in Vegas. We're at like 4,400, I believe, feet. I'm not sure what the conversion is over to meters. Car says the temperature outside. Let's see if we can find it. I'm driving a little Jeep here, and I don't see a temperature. All right, we got the green light here at Mount Rose Highway, Mount Rose Parkway. And there we go. Road work resumes, of course. Why not? 93 of you, welcome in. We do all things Vegas, and everyone may be here on the Vegas Don channel, so please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. This Thursday morning in Reno, Nevada. It is the second most populated area in the state here. And so this is tricky here. 431 ends, which is Mount Rose Parkway now they're calling it. Well, everyone used to call it Mount Rose Highway. And then 341, which is the road that goes up to Virginia City up here, the old Wild West. So if you're dyslexic, that could be highly problematic. Flight up here today from Vegas took about 58 minutes, so it was really, really fast. And actually got to caught a video taking off from that runway 1 right, which has a great view of the strip off to the left. And everything was still lit up because it was 6 a.m. And so they had all the lights on and all that. I'll be posting that, of course, but in the meantime, I'm here with you guys today. And I'm grateful that you guys are all here. And again, please hit that like and subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram, vegasdon4747. We do a lot of Vegas-related content that's not necessarily here on YouTube. And we've got a turn signal, okay. 1341, I knew you would know. Thank you, Tobin. Perfect. Man, I'm jealous. Last time card, man, that's awesome. Also, please check out Tobin's channel. Tobin has an awesome channel here on YouTube. Tobin, aka Don't Stop Believin'. So please, Tobin, if you would drop your link in there. I don't know if links work in vertical. I'm told sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So hopefully they will. But if not, just click on his name here in the chat, Tobin's name. Cole, welcome in. Veterans Parkway, it says here. Horse crossing, next 22 miles. Veterans Roundabout Modifications Project. So we're actually continuing. I think we're heading southeast right now. And also, please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos. And even if those aren't your thing, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us. So try and get her channel up to established. So Veterans Parkway runs off here to the right, but on this traffic circle, we'll stay here. This is a little bit like Kyle Canyon Road there, what they're doing now. Pretty major streets. There we go. Thank you, Tobin. Appreciate you, brother. 8 likes, you guys. Can we get to 15 likes? Appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. I was hoping we would get some European viewers in here, with it being 8:10 Pacific here, AM. They're about, well, depending upon whether it's your UK or mainland Europe, 8 or 9 hours ahead of where we are here. But this is very barren desert as well. Very, very dry up here. So it appears I made a little mistake. No problem. Do the hokey pokey. But this is all new, guys. I left here in 2011. This whole area has just goodness. I don't think they have the problems with water here that we do in Vegas, though. But this town is definitely growing leaps and bounds. Thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So now heading back the other way on Veterans Parkway. Oh, look at that. 45 in the day, 35 at night. Those are reminiscent of those speed limit signs we saw down there in the Florida Keys when we were there earlier this month in those videos we posted. Yeah, this whole state is just not very big on signage. I don't know why. On the left here, we got Curti Ranch Road, and on the right, Barcelo Road. So we continue touring Reno, Nevada, here on the Vegas Don channel on this Thursday morning. I really wanted to tell you guys and give you an idea of where we were going to go, but I thought it'd be better to surprise you. So, wanted to be able to surprise everyone. So we're back at this traffic circle again. This looks like a pretty major little intersection. I don't know if a traffic circle is sufficient. And just like in Vegas, no one knows what to do here at the traffic circle. All right, and we will go here. Century Theater's up there on the very south end of town here, South Reno. There we go. This should be the road to Virginia City, the Old West. And work zone. All right. So we left Vegas, and there wasn't a whole lot of cloud cover at all. They were actually anticipating, a little bit of rain this afternoon, sporadically. Very isolated type of showers. But then, the further we got up here, you could see the clouds accumulating. And so we have a very cloudy day here. Originally, they were saying it's going to rain about 9-10 a.m. here, but toll road, it says here on the right. Toll road. Now, that's interesting because there are no toll roads in Nevada that I know of. It's got to be named after someone. That's usually what they do. All across America is name the roads after people. And we will continue up State Road 341 here. Yeah, Tobin, I know. I wasn't expecting to start so early, but it's hard to get. It was exceedingly difficult to try and find a flight back to Vegas late at night. I wanted to try and be here for like 12 hours driving, but that's unfortunately not going to happen, but that's all right. It'll be dark by the time I take off anyway, so. Shadow Hills Drive coming up here. Dulcie, welcome. Thank you for being here. We are in Reno, Nevada, heading up the hill here to Virginia City, which is again a very old time west, old west type of spot. Speed limit 45 in here. Let's see what gas is over here at the 7-Eleven. I can't read it. Credit is $4.25 though. So that's a little bit higher than the 7-Elevens in Vegas. Old Time Saloon over here on the right. So a lot of motorcyclists, bikers like to come up here and hit this drive, especially on the weekends. You'll find a lot of them up here. And that was another reason I wanted to come up here and do Virginia City and Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, which we'll do after Virginia City. There's a chain installation area for anyone that needs to put chains on their tires as they climb the hill, should there be snow on the ground. Valley View Church there. Look at that house on that hill there. That's wild. For more following vehicles must use turnouts. Yeah, right. How many times they listen to that? 0. Nobody pays attention to that. 1970. Geiger grade we're going up here now. Geiger grade. Taking the scenery here. At least there's some trees. I can say that much. Vegas, outside of town, you don't get a whole lot of trees. Unless you're up at Mount Charleston. Falling Rock. Next 11 miles. Amanda Hamilton, welcome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys could see it. Yeah, this is the road between Reno, Nevada and Virginia City. And over here off to our left, of course, I don't think, yeah, there's the city down there below, but I can't show it to you being that I'm on this twisty-turny, curvy road. But you get these great vista points up here where you can take a look out. It's really awesome. 14 likes. Can we get to 20 likes, you guys? Really appreciate you guys being here. These guys are like, these look like Christmas trees, kind of. Yep, see, someone has ornaments and a candy cane up there. That's funny. And you can see the roadway, so what they do is they zigzag it up the side of the mountain, and the roadway continues further up. So here's a turnout. It's me, welcome in. Thank you for being here at this early hour. So the turnouts are for slow drivers, so that they can let the faster moving cars behind them proceed. Guess how many people take the turnout? None. But we're here on Geiger grade, climbing up into Virginia City, Nevada, in northern Nevada, also known as western Nevada. About 450 miles northwest of Las Vegas. Fallen Rocks. Yeah, the whole valley is here below. It's quite a view down there. And again, when it snows, I think Virginia City, Tobin, correct me if I'm wrong on this, I think like 6,500 feet. So they're up here at elevation. And it's amazing how many people live up here. James Dillon, welcome in. Yes, sir, James, yeah. They like to hide. They like to hide. Slow me up. All right, I'm hoping that we're still okay. I was worried about that coming up here to Virginia City. But if we get disconnected, I will just, of course, resume the stream. I'm here all day, so I would have thought that by the year 2025, they would have the technology and the towers in place to make these things a more seamless type of experience here on YouTube, as far as the signal's concerned. Scenic overlook in a quarter of a mile. And the folks that live here, of course, they're very familiar with these roads. I haven't been here in a little while, so. Jay, welcome in. All right, I'm gonna pull out and let him go by. There you go, Mr. Tacoma. Continuing up Geiger grade. Rumble strips there on the center double lanes. There's a dirt bike. Yeah, that's another huge thing. Of course, this whole area is known for outdoor sports, outdoor all sorts of stuff. Skiing, snowboarding, off-roading. Just a whole ton of different activities here in northern Nevada. I wish YouTube would let me play music as we climb this. This is actually a fun drive. But, alas, I cannot. So, I always did enjoy this, though. Oh, cool, Jay. Yeah, we're going up to Tahoe as soon as we're done finishing, when we finish Virginia City here. I'm gonna head up to Tahoe. No snow on the ground up at Tahoe yet. And I looked online, they said the leaves start changing right about the 1st of October, so not quite there yet, but would have been nice to see some fall foliage up there. There's another turnout for the folks. Well, I'm gonna see if I can see anything over here from here. And no, I can't. Okay. Whoops. So yeah, Tobin, there's a bridge here for 580, which they constructed back probably 15, 20 years ago now. No, maybe like 15 years ago, something like that. And it used to be just $3.95 that would run between Reno and Carson City. But, and Carson City, of course, the state capital, so from Reno that would commute down to Carson City for jobs, etc. So they built I-580 and built bridges into the sides of the mountain, the Sierra Nevadas there. So if anyone ever says anything about not being able to do an eastern beltway of the 250 Vegas, as we come up here to Story County line, S-T-O-R-E, or S-T-O-R-E-Y. I'll just have to point that bridge out here that they have, that they carved into the side of the mountain. They've got all kinds of bridges over there, across some very uneven terrain. And you have Washoe Lake out there as well, which is actually a real lake, because there's so many lakes in this state that are not, that are all dry. Groom Lake, for instance, comes to mind, which is up there by Area 51, but shh, that doesn't exist. Oh, so I am going to Virginia City right now. Afterwards, we're going to head up to Lake Tahoe. And then after Tahoe, Tahoe's a drive about 72 miles around the perimeter. So after that, we will hit Reno itself. Some more of these trees. It's so weird just to see them like growing into the side of this hill. But back in the day, this is what they did, right? They would use the boom boom to carve out a path along these mountains, through these mountains, without actually using the word. Absolutely, Tobin. My pleasure. I'm glad you guys are here. My beautiful wife, Cinnamon in Jupiter, she had a personal day to take before it got lost forever. That facilitated me coming up here and doing this while she's home with the boys. And so please check out her channel, Cinnamon in Jupiter, here on YouTube. She does astrology and spirituality. Very cool stuff. And also please check out Tobin's channel. Tobin has an amazing channel with some terrific, gorgeous scenery up there. Look at this sign. Can you guys read this? Speed 45, not whatever you want. Oh my goodness. So they've done this, and I've seen this in Vegas too. Someone has, I guess the state DOT, they try to have a sense of humor or something about these things. And they put these signs up on the message boards. I guess it's to help, it helps to capture your attention or something, they say. Something like that. 17 likes, thank you guys. Drops over here off. They did, I'm reconnecting. Yeah, Tobin, that was pretty cool. So every Labor Day weekend up here, which is the first weeks ago, they did the camel races up here. They do camel races. They literally have camels, and they race them around in circles here in Virginia City. It's just one of those little quirks about northern Nevada. But Virginia City got its start because they found gold here. See the sun trying to peek out up there. Trying to ride uphill. Ooh. So this is the summit, guys. This is the very top. And now we should be descending back into Virginia City. And see if I can figure out these wipers. Fandango Pass. Sounds like something you get for your movie channel. So we're about to come into Virginia City. By the border from Nevada. It's a ghost town, like literally. But a lot of these old mining towns became ghost towns all throughout. And they have them down in Vegas as well. There's one down in is it Nipton? Nipton? Just a lot of history. Tons and tons of history in Virginia City. And he was challenged to a duel because I guess he was writing, I think it was some negative stuff about someone. And instead of participating in the duel, he took off. He left town. Oh no, I'm sorry, Tobin, hold on. Entering Carson River watershed. I think we're back, not sure. Apologies for that, you guys, and thank you for being around. Again, the service up here is going to be really spotty. More squiggly curvy road. More squiggly curvy roads. Bubba's Big Adventure, welcome in. We're here approaching Virginia City here in the in northern Nevada. And again, please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Ooh, old GMC truck. Really. So there is the V in the side of the map there for Virginia City. Speed limit of 30. Welcome to Virginia City, the sign says there on the right. Okay, elevation 6,200. And look at these homes. They're just kind of built into the side of the mountain. Comstock Antiques. Speed limit drops to 20 now in here. But it's just a little strip of land starting at $60 for something. Oh, fiber internet. Okay. And there it is, guys. Right in front of us. Welcome to Virginia City. Again, this town got its start because they found gold up here, as so many towns out here in the western U.S., especially California. 6 Mile Canyon over here off to our left, and they have a Silverland Hotel, it looks like, there. But some of these buildings are still statues in time. Fire station over here off to our left. Parking, $10, my goodness. For what? Little Alfa Romeo there on the right. And there's the Way It Was Museum. Doubt they're even open right now. Marshall Mint. Gold and silver specimens. And look at this old town, guys. Virginia City. Gold Room Saloon there on the left. Welcome to the Old West. Outpost Coffee, Comstock Gold Coin. Go around this guy. And they've got some street vibrations, metal, music, and motorcycles. And this guy's got the crosswalk. And again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas and anywhere else we may wander. And so here today we are in northern Nevada, just near Reno right now. We're up here at Virginia City, a town that got its start due to gold, the discovery of gold. Look at all these old buildings. Virginia City Mercantile there on the left. Virginia City, oh, that's the post office right there on the right. And so I imagine a lot of these people, again, work downstairs in whatever their business is, and then they retire to their residence upstairs. The Virginia City Jerky Company over there on the left, on the right, correction. Vehicles left on the street may hinder snow removal and may be towed. That's a three-story house on the left there, that blue one. It's pretty cool. Silver Street, that's appropriate. We're in the Silver State here. Sugarloaf Mountain Motel and Market right here. Goodness. Looks like they have about maybe 10 rooms total over there. Yikes. And steep grade RV trucks, buses prohibited. Use truck route. Okay. And this is the Comstock Highway, which is State Route 342 here. I was thinking I would go. I just don't want to lose you guys again. But you know what? I'm gonna try it and see if we do get disconnected, guys. Please just stand by. The service here is a little spotty. Gold Hill here, elevation 6,200. Comstock Lodge there. I'm going to go ahead and turn around here on Sheldon Street, named for Sheldon Cooper from the show The Big Bang Theory. Just kidding. So here we are in Virginia City on these little side streets. Let's take a little look here while we're here. Why not? It's the journey after all here on the Vegas Dawn channel. So please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Look at these little neighborhoods here off the main drag. Bullion and Divide Fitness, it says over there. These things are just built into the sides of the mountains. There's a little shack there. Almost constitute as a tiny home nowadays. And let's go back here. Yeah, this is... So those camel races, I don't know if anyone was here when I was mentioning... Oh, there's a Roadrunner going across just up there. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. Little Roadrunner. Yeah, every Labor Day, which was just a few weeks ago here. Wow, this road. Look at these buildings here on the left. Every Labor Day they do camel races here. Now there's a picture, Tobin. Check that out. A Tesla Cybertruck parked in front of that old building. But they have some churches up here for sure. 21 likes. There's Big Boop there on the right. Along with a big boy. They got a big boy statue there. I wish I could show you these things. $50 of you guys here. Thank you so much. Please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. We do all Vegas and everywhere else we may go. We have over 8,000 videos in our video library, most of them of Vegas. Today we're in northern Nevada. Reno is known as the biggest little city in the world. I think it's the world. Still really, really cool, guys. This is like stopped in time, except for the pavement and the cars. We're gonna go up Flowery Street here. Flowery. Look at that house. That is a steep hill here. You gotta have 4x4 in order to be able to live here, that's for sure. Historic D Street, it says there. Okay. These little homes here. Lining the main drag here in Virginia City. Story County Sheriff's Office here on the right. Certainly won't be trying to go above that 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here in front of the sheriff's office. Railroad information, Virginia's and Truckee Railroad information, it says there. Train tickets. That can't be for real. They're selling cold drinks and sodas, it says in there. And this is Buzzard Creek movie posters and nostalgia, it says there. Old Red Garter Western Wear. Virginia City Mercantile again. Stonehenge Quarry. Jewelry House. And then, guys, right here in front of us, bike parking only, $10. On the right there, that building that you see there, the white one, is the Bucket of Blood since 1876, it says there. I've been in there. It's a pretty cool place. I can just kind of maneuver a little bit there, show you guys the sign. Right there, above, and there it is. All right. So yeah, I guess they're doing a some sort of biker thing up here this weekend. This is Thursday, of course. So, and look at that. They got that building up there painted, and it looks like there's a woman standing on the balcony up there. That's interesting. Silver Dollar Hotel, Comstock Gold Coin again, Bonanza Land and Cattle Company, it says there. Ghost Hunters Delight Hotel. That's another thing about this town, guys. If you're into that sort of thing, this is a big deal. I know Zach Bagan has been up here a few times. The Ghost Hunters TV show. Cigar and Bar. Virginia City, Nevada. Forever Christmas, it says there on the left. And the Way It Was Museum. Again, of great interest to adults and children. All right. But all of this, just amazing. Masonic Hall here on the left. And the fire station again there on the right. Papyrus, it says there. Tobin, are you guys still here? It shows 35 of you guys. If someone could let me know that we're doing okay on the signal, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, guys, this was Virginia City, Nevada. Place that is kind of frozen in time. Thank you so much, Amanda. That means everything to me. Thank you for subscribing. So here we go. This is the road back down the hill. And the rain is starting to pick up just a little bit here. So apologies for the windshield wipers. It's like when we're not in Vegas, we get rained. We get rained on. It's amazing. It's amazing how that works. And this area, this roadway is known as the Comstock Highway. Speed limit of 45 in here. They've got deer and horse crossings all over here. Welcome in. Please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Slow vehicles with 5 or more following vehicles must use turnouts. Nobody pays attention to that sign. The chat is back. It looks back for the moment. Shows 5 people in the chat. So I may have to restart the live stream. I was worried about coming up to Virginia City doing this, but again, welcome in. We are doing Virginia City. We just left Virginia City. We're here in northern Nevada, entering the Truckee River watershed here. Heading back towards Reno right now. We just visited. I started using an eSIM card instead of the physical SIM card, and I was worried that that might hurt the signal. So Geiger Summit right here, elevation 6,789. This is the fun part. It's always better to descend. You can see South Reno right there in front of us, out in the valley ahead. And the mountain on the other side is part of the Sierra Nevadas. The Sierra Nevada mountain range that extends between California and Nevada up here in the western United States. You see right here, this is where kind of blew out the mountain to make way for the roadway. See some horses up there behind someone's house up on them. Wish I could show that to you guys. It's pretty cool. Not sure. I don't see anyone chatting though. So if someone could let me know if the stream is up, I'd appreciate it, guys. Just type in and say you're up, or you're good, or we're good, or whatever. Horse crossing. I have a lot of those. But it's really quite beautiful country up here. The only thing is, in the winters, it's freezing because you're up here at 6,000 feet, so it really starts to freeze. So if you don't like cold weather, even Reno itself, I mean, Reno is pretty much 6 months, or not even 6 months, maybe it's 6 months of winter, really. You get 6 months of winter, and you get maybe 4 months of summer. I mean, and that's really it. It's like Vegas in that regard. You know, there's really 2 seasons. You don't get a fall and you don't get a spring, really. And if you do, it lasts for like a week, maybe 2 tops. And then all of a sudden it gets really hot or really cold. Just like in Vegas. It's the same thing. Again, please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Really appreciate you guys for hanging out with us here, cruising with us on this Thursday here in northern Nevada. Again, we do all things Vegas, guys, but also wherever else we may go. I may restart the stream here. You can kind of see 580 out in the distance there as it carves a path in the side of the mountains all the way down to Carson City. But you still have South Reno right here in front of us. And then you enter into the Washoe Valley, it's known as. Rocks, look at that, just looks kind of freaky, right? Those could just come tumbling down anytime. And it looks like we got some precipitation over here off to the left. There's some yeah, it looks like it's raining out there. Some dark clouds over to the south of us, over towards Carson City way. And now we are leaving Story County, S-T-O-R-E-Y, and entering Washoe County, of which Reno is the county seat. Yeah, those are the storm clouds I was mentioning, right there in front of us. Whee! Also, please check out my wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos. And even if those aren't your thing, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us. So we're trying to get her channel up off the ground and established here on YouTube. And also my buddy Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, does some sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos. As you see Reno coming into view right there in front of us. Emergency parking only. They don't want you going over there taking video or photo or anything like that. Look at this dirt road that goes right up. Goodness. That is an incline there, guys. I may end up restarting the stream when we get back down to town here, because I'm not seeing anyone chat. Usually people are chatting in here. And also, please check out my buddy Mike's channel, VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos. And even if those aren't your thing, check out his time-lapse weather videos. That's really, really cool stuff. Everyone loves the weather. Dirt bike heading back up the hill. Squiggly turny road, the next 30 miles, it says there. Look at the valley out there. Beautiful country. Scenic overlook, 1/4 mile. Congested area, 25 miles an hour. And there is the look there. Slippery when wet the next 1,000 feet. Fallen rocks. All sorts of fun hazards out here in this northern Nevada adventure land. Again, we are just driving the road, Geiger grade, back from Virginia City down into Reno. Welcome in. We do all things Vegas as well as anywhere else we may go. This is the second most populous area here in the state of Nevada. Been up to, I flew through Elko once. Didn't really see anything. But I really want to try and check out the eastern side of the state as well. Elko. But Nevada is a very big state, guys. It is the 7th largest state in the country in terms of land. Most of that land, I think it's 80%, is owned by the federal government. Why? Well, because they government wants that gold for itself. Of course. Now, of course, they don't tell you that. That's not the reason they give anyone, but it's pretty obvious. At least, that's my guess. Fantastic view of the valley here below in front of us. And they have looks like a solar farm or something down there. And there's 580 in the distance. Traveling with the distance between Reno and Carson City. Carson City is, of course, the state capital here in Nevada. It is about 30 miles, roughly, from Reno. Carson City is. Also, follow me on Instagram, vegasdon4747. Really appreciate you guys hanging out and being here with us. And we do all things Vegas. We do a lot of driving videos. I like to show you guys the stuff that doesn't always get seen, especially for folks that never get out this way in Vegas or here in Reno. Reno's about 450 miles away, but the flight only took about an hour here this morning from Vegas to Reno. That Subaru, goodness, looked like it was flying. Yeah, this is fun. Love these roads. You have what looks like a paddle wheel in their front yard, like from the back of a boat, an old paddle. But much like Northern Nevada, heavily reliant on tourism. Now, they do have a Tesla factory here out east of town, east of Reno, that brought in a whole bunch of jobs. But your home prices here, pretty expensive. Come down, and so we're done. Join them here in just a moment. Horse crossing says. Wild horse area. Rim Rock Drive. All right. Kivett Lane or Chamois Drive. 7-Eleven we saw a moment ago. Road work resumes 9:29. Well, thank goodness we're here now. But you can see directly in front of us, they are carving into the side of the mountain there, into the Sierra Nevadas. The homes are just going up like crazy. Excuse me. It says there are 30 of you, but I can't see the chat, so I'm thinking I might still be frozen. And I don't want you guys to miss anything. You guys are the reason that I'm here. I do this so that you guys can get to see it. We love bringing it to you. Western Skies Drive here. We're approaching. At least they have signs up, I mean, sort of, up here, indicating where the roadways are. Also, please check out my buddy Mike's channel, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos you don't want to miss. Very cool stuff. So here we come back to that crazy turn roundabout. I don't see anyone over here, okay? And we're going to approach the interchange here with US Highway 395 here. And I'm going to go this way because I want to turn. No, I wanted to make a U-turn. That's what I wanted to do. There's a Maverick gas station over here on the left. And work zone. Can't go there. I have to go up to the light. And I think I'm going to restart the stream in that Maverick here for just a moment. Ranch Road, Barcelo Road, left turn on green arrow only, of course. But again, this is all new down here, guys. These subdivisions, they weren't here when I first moved here in 08. They have been building like wild up here in northern Nevada. And again, I can't tell if anyone's in here. My apologies, guys. I'll restart the stream when I get into that gas station. I don't want to try it on the roadway here. Plus, I'll take a quick bio break as well. Alright, got to make that U-turn. It's a shame I can't see what the temperature is outside. This is like a no-frills little Jeep here. Come into this Maverick here. Taco Bell. Here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pause for a sec here. So stick with me, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I can't tell. Ooh, goodness, what just happened? All right. All right. Yeah, I can't tell any. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it, and I'll restart it. Guys, if you're here, please stand by. I'm going to restart the stream.